Hello and welcome to Mysterious Realities. We would love to hear what you think about today's case and any suggestions of cases you wish to see us cover in future episodes. We would also really appreciate it if you could like the episode, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell so you never miss a new episode. It really makes a huge difference. The Enfield Poltergeist. In 1977, one of the UK's most famous and controversial case of paranormal activity was reported in a home in Enfield, London. Activity, which included voices, levitation, objects moving of their own accord, furniture moving and the children within the home being subjected to a range of paranormal happenings, which reputably included being thrown through the air. Many believe that the events of the Enfield Poltergeist actually took place, whilst others are convinced that they were nothing than a hoax. Peggy Hodgson, a single mother, lived in Green Street in Enfield with her 4 children Margaret, Janet, Jonny and Billy. First noticed loud noises coming from the bedroom of her daughters Margaret, who was 12, and Janet, who was 11. Peggy stormed up to their bedroom to tell Margaret and Janet to settle down and be quiet. However, when she entered the room she discovered both girls cowering in the corner of the room looking terrified. Margaret and Janet told their mum that the chest of drawers had been moving themselves, edging towards the door. Peggy didn't believe them and told them to stop being silly. However, whilst Peggy was talking to them, the drawers began moving by themselves towards the door, as if there was an invisible force trying to trap her and her daughters in the bedroom. Peggy tried to move the chest of drawers away from the door, but she was unable to budge it. Finally, when Peggy was able to move the chest of drawers, the Hodgson family ran from their house to their neighbours Vic and Peggy Nottingham. Vic went over to the Hodgson home to investigate and reported that he could hear strange noises from all areas of the house. Peggy called the police, who sent 2 officers out to investigation. They would publicly report that they witnessed a chair moving across the floor. They quickly left the Hodgson home stating that it was not a police matter.
I checked for wires under the cushion of the chair and I could find no explanation at all.
Was just the start of the terrifying ordeal the Hodgson would experience for nearly 18 months. As the incidents continued, Peggy, desperate for help, turned to a UK national newspaper, the Daily Mirror, who decided they would send someone to investigate the alleged paranormal activity. The reporter the Mirror sent sat in the home for a number of hours. Nothing happened, and he decided it was time to leave. It was at this point that a Lego brick suddenly hit him above the eye. The Daily Mirror arranged for the Society for Psychical Research, who assigned Maurice Gross to investigate. Maurice stayed with the Hodgsons for a number of weeks and reported that he witnessed over 2,000 different paranormal events, including furniture being turned upside down, fires suddenly igniting, voices and levitation. It is even reported that Maurice witnessed the curtain in Margaret and Janet's bedroom wrapping itself around the neck of Janet. Maurice would be assisted in the investigations by a colleague Guy Lyon Playfair. The paranormal activity developed to an entity using Margaret and Janet to talk through. However, Janet was the main one that the entity spoke through. Janet would seem to go into a trance and would speak in a deep, guttural voice and would claim to be the spirit of Bill Wilkins, who he alleged had died in the house before the Hodgsons moved in. Records would prove that a Bill Wilkins did live in the house and died in the property following a hemorrhage in his favorite chair in the living room. During one session of Bill's voice, it is reported that the voice said, "Just before I died, I went blind, and then I had an hemorrhage and I fell asleep and I died in the chair in the corner downstairs." The Hodgsons would also report long periods of knocking. It would run down the wall and appeared to be fading in and out. The family would become so scared that they would sleep together and with the lights on. Janet would claim that until her mum died, there was always a feeling that a presence was in the house, and that it took the visit of a priest in the autumn of 1978. Many years after the events stopped, Janet admitted that her and Margaret played with an Ouija board and believes this is what flared up the activity.
Let me hear you say my name. Come on, let me hear you say my name. That's not my name. my name's Morris. Let me hear you say it.
Morris.
Say Dr. Belloc. Come on. Let me hear you say that. Come on. Let's hear you say Dr. Belloc. Could you close that door down? Say Dr. Belloc. What is it? Now, if you squeak the bed, I can't hear you talking. Now, say Dr. Belloc. Come on. Come on, say it for me, Dr. Belloc.
Dr. Belloc. Right, that's good. I know. Shut up and door. I'm 72 years old. I come from Jewett Park graveyard. And I have right near the church where Rena lives. And all my friends come from there as well. And we all make a game and go to the pub. And then we pick your house. Because I used to live here. And I will tell you some more. And if you don't get anyone else, just let Mr. Hook and Mr. Playback.
I want you to tell me whether you remember what happened to you when you died. Just before you died and just after you died.
Days before I died, I went blind. Then I had an hemorrhage and I fell asleep and I died in a chair in the corner downstairs.
Bill, if you're there, would you answer me the following question? What have you done with Denise's 30p?
Headed down to the radio downstairs.
Sorry, Bill, can you say that again, please?
Headed down to the radio downstairs.
Righto, Bill, I'll go and look. Thanks so much. Why can't Janet feel you?
I'm invisible.
You're invisible? Why are you invisible?
So much G-H-O-S-T.
Did any friends go with you?
Yes, all of them. All the dogs, 68 dogs.
And what do you got 68 dogs for?
So that they can protect me from you killing me. They can bite your head off.
How can we kill you, Bill?
You could shoot me off.
Now how can we shoot you if we can't see you, Bill?
By praying to God.
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Bill.
By praying to God.
By praying to God. So, what you're saying is we couldn't get rid of you by praying to God?
Yes.
The house. Many people would cast doubt over the reported events and claimed that Margaret and Janet faked the going-ons in an elaborate hoax, specifically after they were caught bending spoons. Janet would admit that they did fabricate a couple of events, however, she claimed this was to see if Morris and Guy would be able to catch them. She said that they always did. Thank you for listening. Have you experienced paranormal activity or lived in a home with a poltergeist? What effect did it have on you? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you never miss a new episode.